Hello y'all, today I'm just going to be teaching you how to take this right here or any form of quadratic factoring and turn it into vertex form so you can find the vertex easily. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, as you can see here, we have our little equation with air quotes set up around it, and you see that there's these lines. What we're going to do is we're going to do something called foiling, which basically means that we're going to times these two by each other. So we take x and we times it by x, which gets us x squared. Then we take x times it by -6, which will give us -6x, and then we'll take -2 times x, which is -2x, and then we'll take -2 times -6, which is 12, and then we'll combine like terms, and then this right here is standard form, which is going to make it a lot easier for us to convert it into vertex form. So now that we got it into our vertex form, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to complete the square. So first we make sure that the whatever x squared is a 1x squared, and it already is, so we don't need to worry about that. Next, we're going to need to make room for the perfect C value, which basically means we're going to take this last number here after the -8x, and we're going to kick it out and give room when we get the perfect value. So make sure to subtract it from both sides. So then we'll get y minus 12, ignore that, 16 real quick, and then we have x squared minus 8x. And then to find the perfect C value, there's this little formula right here. So C, the perfect C value, is equal to b divided by 2 to the power of 2. So we look at our b value, which is -8 in this case, and we're going to divide it by 2, which gets us -4. Then we're going to square it, and -4 times -4 is 16. So once we've got that number, we're going to want to add it to both sides, because once again, you have to add it to both sides to make it a valid equation. So as you can see, we have y minus 12 plus 16 equals x squared minus 8x plus 16. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to look at this right side, because we're just going to factor it down again. So once again, we have to look at what multiplies up to 16 and adds up to -8. So in this case, it would be x, because we have two x's, so they have to multiply, so that just reduces to 1. And then -4, because -4 times -4 is 16, and -4 plus -4 is -8. So that works, and we're going to have two of those, because that's how quadratic factoring works. And then on this side, y minus 12 plus 16, we're just going to combine these two numbers, so -12 plus 16 will equal +4. And then in order to finally solve this equation, we have to get y by itself, so we're going to subtract 4 from both sides, and we get y equals x minus 4 squared minus 4. And this is our vertex form right here. And just to make sure, you can always type it into like Desmos or whatever, so as you can see, we have our original factoring right there. And if we go down to here, we can make sure we have the right vertex for -4. And the way you can figure out the vertex from here is if you take something out with x, make sure to flip that sign. So this is going to be +4. And this one's just going to come straight down and stay the same. And as you can see, they're both the same. So that's how you convert this equation and other equations into vertex form.